Alright, I'm gonna record this now because I don't know a better time to do it. This is a story yesterday. What happened was my first day at university, which is pretty nice. And it actually had some pretty cool events that happened. Not actual events, but like things that happened that would make an interesting story. So now I'm here, making a story for a lot of people to watch now. Now, you might have read the title. People who use public transport are strange. And this is so true in where I live. Dude, there are just the most unusual, strange, random people that use public transport here. Now, I'm not saying public transport is really a bad thing. If anything, it's actually a pretty good thing. It's good that people can come and, go places without having to buy a car or having to walk for an hour or having to walk 3 hours or 4 hours to get to places like the city, which are further away. But opening that up to everyone, being public transport, really can, it's letting these people run free, publicly going anywhere they want, it should be considered a crime at this point, man. So, I have to go to uni. I have to take public transport. Unfortunately, that is just a reality I have to face. I have to take public transport to get there. That's fine. There's a bus stop nearby. Wake up in the morning. I'm supposed to meet my friend at the bus stop or at the train station, but I have to take a bus to get there. We are supposed to meet at 12. I didn't tell him this, and I didn't even realize this at this point. I don't know why I didn't realize it. He said to me at 12, it takes an hour and a half to get there, and our lecture is at 1. So, if we got everything perfect, if we did everything perfectly, we would have gotten there just on time. Barely just on time. We'd get to the uni, we'd have to go to the library, we'd have to sign in, we'd have to log into our laptops, and we'd have to take the lecture. Because I didn't know this, you can just take an online lecture. That's a thing that can happen. If you have it scheduled for online, you can just not go into uni and take it at home. Firstly, I didn't know where to go to get the lecture. Secondly, I have no internet. Or I do have internet. It's just under repair right now, so it's really slow. That's why I was supposed to get all my videos out a lot sooner. And all the videos that I have planned are taking longer because of this internet repair. So I have to go in today. For this day, at least. So, got on the bus. Supposed to get there at 12. Or 11. And knowing that my lecture is at 1, I decided to go early. Huge! Let me tell you, that is the biggest brain moment. Absolute success came from that second of thinking, maybe I should go early. If the lecture's at 1, I'll go at 9. Oh my goodness, looking back at it now, that was such a genius play by me. Instead of going at 10 or 11. Because it takes nearly 2 hours to get there. I have to take a bus, I have to take a train, I have to take the light rail, which is the 3 different types of public transport that is available. Oh my goodness, was that a save? Was that an absolute save for me? We'll get into it in a bit. But, first lesson, you don't want to be late to, obviously. I've already gone over this. First impressions are really important. And not embarrassing yourself by climbing over the fence in front of someone is not good. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen my other video, you should definitely check that out. It was posted less than a week ago, I think. Anyways, need to get there early, got on the train early, or got on the bus early. Cool. There was no one, there was a couple of people there. It wasn't a super busy bus. There's school kids going on there, because around that time, I got there, I took the bus at 9ish, really, really early, so I can get to the lecture on time, just in case of any delays or anything with the public transport, because public transport's so fun, and sometimes problems can happen, and they have to delay the train, and they have to delay the bus, and they have to do this, and they're late, and they're early. So, decided to get there early. So cool. Also, don't even know what the library is. I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to the library. I did take a tour. It went through the library. It didn't go inside the library. Again, something I'll go into later. So I need to find where I need to go. So, got on the bus. Not that many people, school kids. A couple of them. A couple of older people. A lot of old people use public transport. I figured out recently. And, you know, I sit there. It gets through a couple stops. I need to get through like 13 different stops to get to the train station I need to go. And that's fine. So, you know, I'm sitting there. People get on, people get off, people get on, people get off. This family comes on. Oh my goodness, man. They are... Oh. There's like 6 of them, I think. I can't remember the exact amount of people. But there's like 3 kids. Oh no, there's 5. I think. If I remember correctly. It's 3 kids, a mum and a dad. Oh my goodness. One of the kids sitting like diagonal to me, it's like sitting like northeast to where I'm facing. There's like one person staring directly at me, one person to my right. And I'm like in a small little corner, just like kind of just there for the ride, you know. I just want to go to the train station and go to uni. Anyways, the dad sits next to me. Dude, I'm not even joking. It smelled like he just pooped himself on the train. Or on the bus. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, dude. Like, it smelled like he took a dump in his pants and got on the bus. So I'm just trying to... It's like at the top in my brain. I just had new mission: survive the rest of the bus ride. And it was hard, dude. It was hard to survive the whole bus ride. It was so hard to just sit there with that smell for the whole time, dude. And at one of the stops, or like the traffic lights, we hit a stop. The bus driver, he braked pretty hard, I think. This kid is like holding... It's not a kid. It's like... He looked like he was like 16, 15. Drops a Montgomery Gator plushie with like writing on it. I'm like, whoa. It lands right in front of me. So I pick it up, give it to the dad. He's like, thank you. But, dude, I'm not even joking. I had to wash my hands after that. Like, when I got to the train station, I did. But I was like, I didn't know what I just touched. Judging by the smell, it's probably not good. But then there's like a little kid there too. There's like a 6-year-old that they have. And the mom is like, maybe we can get you like a Coke or something. Dude, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and he's offering this kid, like wanting to give this kid Coca-Cola. That early in the morning. Dude, my mom, if it was me, my mom would have got me water if I was thirsty. Like, there's no way I would have got Coke, dude. At 8:30 in the morning, if I had Coke at 8:30 in the morning, I'd get my ass handed to me. Like, I would not be caught having any type of soft drink in the morning that early. In my list of notes, it says 8:30 in the morning. Then I read that at 8:30 in the morning. I was offering this kid Coke. Like, I'm kidding. Then they got off. Okay, that's cool. That's good. That's what I like to see. So I'm like, oh, okay. Thank God. Mission complete. The smell has left the bus. But then my train starts, or my bus stop comes close. I get close to the bus stop. What I like to do with bus stops that are getting close is I usually want to move towards the front of the bus because it's easier for me to get up to the front of the bus, comes to a stop, quickly tap my card and get off. Oh my goodness, dude. People who don't tap off, that's probably like a whole nother video that I can make. People that don't tap on public transport. Oh my goodness, man. But I'm not going to talk about that today. That's a problem for another day. But yeah, I get close to the bus and like I'm just holding on to the rail. So, you know, I don't just get, if the bus driver brakes too hard, I don't just get flung out the window. So yeah, I get to the front of the bus, wait for my stop to get there. Dude, I don't know why people do this, but this girl is talking on loudspeaker. Like, as in, she's not too far away from me, but I can hear every word of that conversation like I was in the conversation. Like, she was right there talking to me. Like, that's what it felt like. That's how loud it was. And she was talking, and like, I can't help but overhear her. Like, someone crucify me if I'm wrong. If someone's blasting their phone call out loud, is it wrong for me not to listen? She was talking loud too. But these are the people you get on public transport. So then she's talking to a friend, I'm guessing. She's like, yeah, I need to go to the doctor's office. I have a problem with my blood pressure on my arm. Dude, killer's dream. Killer's dream. I'm not even joking. If let's hypothetically wanted to, I don't even know if I can say the word on here. I might have to someone, that is my prime suspect. That is target number one. Literally number one. That's the easiest one to get rid of. You know? And that goes for anything. Talking about like health issues in public where other people can hear you. Dude, that's not something you should be talking about. So I'm like, damn, this girl has problems with her blood pressure on her arms. That's kind of weird. But I'm like, okay. Bus stop gets there, I leave. Dude, I can't... people public transport sometimes, man. Like, I can't stand them, dude. Sometimes I can't stand them. Or people who are just loud and obnoxious on trains and buses and light rails or anywhere. Dude, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Get to the train station. You know, I tap as you're supposed to do. And then walk down, get to the station that I'm supposed to be at. You know. Then I'm just sitting there, go on my phone. And then I hear this lady, like, pretty decently far away from me too, talking on the phone. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's the same girl again. No, it wasn't. It would have been funny if it was, but it wasn't. She was complaining about, like, getting refunds and receipts for different things and where to drop things off. I'm like, these are not conversations you have in public. I feel like I should do like a public service announcement. If you're on the phone, please, you either grab your phone, you either put it up to your ear and have it on closed speaker. You don't have it on full speaker, or like, what's it even called? I don't know what the word is. You put it up to your ear, you listen to the conversation, you talk softly. That's what you should be doing in public if you get a phone call. If you're at home, you can do whatever you want. I'm not the judge of that. But I'm saying, if you go on public transport, please, just have a private conversation, man. I don't want to hear your stuff at 9 o'clock in the morning. Please. That goes for literally anyone. And I will say as well, including music, please either have it softly play or wear some type of headphones, earphones, AirPods. You can even get the one with the wire. Costs like $10. You know what? Let me look it up right now. Wired earphones for iPhone. $2. I've seen one for $2. $10 is like a bit pricey. $12, $11. They're not that expensive, man. $2 off Temu with a USB-C? That's a steal to me. That's a steal to me. To not be a public nuisance. Everyone should have a pair of wired earphones. If they're going on public transport or going anywhere in public, really, you should have a pair of earphones. If you want to listen to music or take phone calls. You know, I'm like, dude, I'm not bothered talking to this person, telling them to be quiet on the train, like on the train station. I just don't have the energy for it. Even if I did have the energy for it, I wouldn't do it. I don't want to be that guy. But like, it was annoying me a lot because it was like 9 o'clock at this point. So I'm like, okay, train's coming in 5 minutes. It's okay. I have to sit through this for a little bit longer. Train gets here, get on. I'm like, yes, finally. And you know what? People on the train were actually good. Surprisingly, even though this video is called People Who Use Public Transport are Strange, they weren't too bad on the train. It's okay. There are some people who do FaceTime calls on the train, which I think is also really weird. And on speakerphone, like, dude, just have the private conversation private, man. But that was only like once. I saw that person and I went the complete opposite way, sat somewhere far away from them. I could not deal with it at this time. So I sat down. I'm like, okay, finally, if there's no one loud here, let me use my phone. Finally. I have my phone in, AirPod in, watching YouTube. So yeah, get off the train, go to the light rail, which I need to take. Light rail time. Just light rail for like 15 minutes. I'll get to the place. I'll get to uni. I'll sit down. I'll find the library, sit down, and just relax. I'll take the lecture, eat some food, and go home. Obviously, there's a lot more to this video, so that was not it. So what happens next is, I'm like, okay, the light rail is just 5 minutes down that way. I took this way before. This should be fine. Go there. All is well and good. The light rail is there. Or there is a light rail there. Get on. Okay, let me look at the map. How many stops away is this light rail from this place? I pick up my phone, look at the map. Oh my goodness, I'm going the opposite way. I'm going the opposite way. I've sat on this light rail and I'm going the wrong way. Oh my goodness. So as soon as I realized that, next stop, got off, check, open the maps, nearest route to this place. It's like, next tram to go there is here, which arrives in 7 minutes. And I'm like, how long does it take to walk there? 5 minutes. I need to run. I need to bolt my way down there right now so I can get there. Started running. That's what my dying at the gym was for. It's for this. It's for this very moment. Start running all the way to the light rail. I'm like, okay, I can get here in time. I can do it. I can do it. I will get there in time. And I actually get there in time. There's no catastrophe that happens. And all is well for the trip, at least. Get on. I'm like, yes, dude. This is the right tram. Or this is the right light rail. Get off at the stop. There's a lot of people actually on the train. I didn't realize until I got off. There was probably like 80 people that got off to go to the uni from that one light rail. That was kind of crazy. To me, at least. I thought it was pretty crazy that like 80 people got off at the same spot. So, got there. I'm like, okay, the library says the library's over this way. I'm just going to go over this way. Start walking, go up like 4 flights of stairs, get to the library, get to the like lobby area. Maybe it's because when I think of a library, I think of like books on the walls, tables where I can like plug my laptop in. I get there. No, doesn't look like there's many books in here. So look around. I'm like, damn, is it in this room? There's a window in the room. I didn't actually go in the room. There's a lecture happening in there. I'm like, that's obviously not mine. Keep walking, see another room, look in. That's another lecture room. Like, okay, that's fine. Look at a third one. That's a lecture room. Where do I go? I have no idea where the library is. There's a big sign at the front that says library. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea where the library part is. It's like, where's the books? Where's the tables? Where's the charger for my laptop? Because I need a charge for my laptop, dude. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think the battery's broken because if I don't have it plugged in, it is dead. Like, I'm not even joking. I can charge it for 30 hours. I can charge it overnight over 18,000 days. Unplug it for 1 millisecond, it's gone. Black screen, won't turn on. So that's why I need a charger. I need a charger for it. A charger at all times for it. I'm like, yikes. Yikes. That's not good. So I need a charger. I need it really bad. So I'm just sitting around. Oh yeah, also, because it was actually really hot this day. Looked at my weather app in the morning. 20 degrees Celsius. Probably wear long pants for today. Got to the uni. Dude, it was not even 20 degrees. It wasn't even close to 20 degrees. It was like 29, 30. It felt like 30 degrees, which is hot. And I'm wearing long pants. I have a bag with my laptop and like a water bottle. It said it was going to rain, so I bought an umbrella in the bag. Dude, it's so sunny. The sky is blue. It looks like a great day. It's not even raining and cold. It's like, okay, it's fine. Feel my back. It's soaked. Dude, my back is soaked. I was just sweating the whole time, apparently. I didn't even notice. I was sweating that much. And my back was like covered in sweat, dude. So I just like, what I did is I just had a seat on one of the like the side couches that they have there. Sit down, back against the wall so no one can see the massive stain that I just left at the back of my shirt. And just kind of like look around and think to myself like, what am I going to do? This is the library. How do I get to the library? Like the library section. So I'm just sitting there. This guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, I have an online class to go to today. I'm a first year. So, do you know, some people said it might be on this website, but some people also said it might be in the library. Do you know where that is? I looked at him with the straightest face. I'm like, dude, I'm a first year too. I don't know where it is either. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll ask around. And then he left. So I'm like, do I look old or something? Does he not think I'm a first year? How old do I even look? So that kind of just like sat with me for like 10 minutes. Looked at my phone. Class starts in an hour. Okay, that's fine. My friend messages me. Yo, I'm about to leave. About to leave? About to leave. He's about to leave his house to go to the train station to take the train for an hour and get to class. The class starts in an hour. And he is getting here in an hour. If there's any delays or anything that happens on the train, he will be late. He will be late. Like there's no maybe he'll be late. He will be late. If there's any delays. Also, he has to get to the library. He has to find where the library is. And he has to get everything set up. So like, dude, I didn't tell him. But I was scared for him. I was scared he's not going to make it to his first lecture of the year. On his first year, his first lesson of the first year, he was going to miss it. So I was scared, dude. I'm like, I know what this guy's going to do. Imagine the teacher doesn't see he's there. He's going to go, yo, where's this guy at? Where is he at? He's not here? Okay, that's cool. He's going to miss everything. But that's what I thought in my brain. Because my brain thinks of random things sometimes. But, yeah. So I sit there, I wait a little bit. I'm like, is the sweat gone from my back? Okay, it's dried a little bit. That's cool. Got up, went outside. I'm like, where is there the library? Like the actual library section for this building. I look up. There's a lot of floors. I'm like, all right, where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? Take me to the stairs. I'm going to go up. See if there's the library part in there. Until I realize this place isn't made by cavemen and there are escalators. Or elevators, not escalators. Do you imagine there was escalators like a shopping mall? That'd be kind of crazy for a uni. Anyways, found the elevator after like 5 minutes of looking around. Didn't know where it was. Don't worry, next time I'll just take the elevator. I know where it is now. We're good. Take the elevator up. I'm like, okay, which floor do I go to? But luckily there's like a panel. It's like, this floor has this floor has this floor has this. I'm like, okay, yes. 3rd floor, library. Cool. Take the 3rd floor, get to the library. I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted, dude. It's an hour until the lecture starts. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get everything set up. Set everything up. Perfectly fine. It takes like 5 minutes for me to set everything up. It's really easy. Things are going swimmingly for me. Things are going amazing. So I'm like, okay, I have like an hour left. I have like an hour to do whatever I want. I can just sit here for an hour. Or actually, it was an hour and a half. Either way, friends still will be late. Train takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm like, don't worry. I got a lot of time. I can do whatever I want. Set up my laptop, password, get in. Everything goes fine. Hop on. Dude, I even hop on, what's it called? Hop on Docs. I start writing my new video. Main channel video, by the way, will be coming out. I have nearly everything written. You know, I'm writing, I'm scripting, as I usually do. That's how I work on videos. For my main channel. For second channel, dude, this is all unscripted. I just have like a couple of dot points here of things I need to talk about. That's pretty much it. All this is unscripted. I just go off on tangents sometimes as well. As you can probably tell. This is one right now. But yeah, start writing a script for a new video coming out. Oh yeah, the laptop I have was recently reset because I gave this laptop to my friend to borrow, the same one that's going to be late for this lecture. So I reset it, got nothing on there. Dude, I booted up Google Chrome. I haven't used Chrome in quite a while. I mostly use Opera GX. Actually, sometimes when I script, I do like using Chrome because it doesn't have the weird like sounds that play when you're typing. And also, Docs is like a clean design, dude. Google Chrome, it's pretty good. I use it occasionally. But yeah, I didn't have another browser installed. I didn't have extensions on my browser. So this is like, okay, that's fine. But I realized Discord's not installed. That's like my main way of communication. Like everyone's like asking girls for their Instagrams or Snapchats. I'd be asking for Discords, man. Because that's what I use mostly. Phone number or Discord. If you want to get to me. Those are probably like two of the best ways. Everything else, don't even wait for a response. I'm not going to respond. You know, I had to use the Discord website. Dude, using the Discord website on a browser, like, it's just me saying and admitting that I'm homeless, man. But actually, the Wi-Fi there, oh my goodness, man. The Wi-Fi there was so good. It was so good. Like, I think I get slightly better speeds at home, but still, because my internet went down recently, I've had nothing. Literally nothing. So having anything would be a million times better than what I have now, which I think is great. It's so amazing that unis have actually good internet that their students can use, and staff, and even visitors. Dude, there's a guest internet there. Isn't that crazy? There's a guest internet to a university, so anyone can go in and connect to their internet. I think that's great. So I'm like, damn, this is really good. I'm gonna listen to music on my laptop and just chill out. I got like an hour and a half so where I can script. But I'm like, oh wait, I'll open up my bag. I didn't bring headphones to use. I only have AirPods. I don't have any headphones for my laptop. But I'm like, I had this like eureka moment. I'm like, I can connect my AirPods to my laptop. Isn't that great that we can just do this anytime that we want? So I'm like, okay, open a new tab. How do I connect AirPods to laptop? And then enter. It's like, press the button on your AirPods to change it to pairing mode. Go to Bluetooth. Yeah, I know the rest. Look at my AirPod case. There's no button on it. There's no button on the new AirPods. What do I do to change it to pairing mode? So I'm so confused. I'm like, I've accidentally done this so many times at home with the white light flashes, you know? Just by like me playing with it, opening it, closing it, and it starts blinking white to go into pairing mode. So I'm like, okay, I'll try that here. Just start playing with it. And people are like walking past and they see me just like flipping up and down my AirPods. I'm like, I have my AirPods here. Just flicking up and down like that. Just flicking it around. People are watching me just flick it around and look like an idiot. So I'm like, that goes on for like 5-10 minutes, dude. I'm just like flipping the lid up and down over and over again. I look so dumb. So I'm like, there's got to be a way to put it in pairing mode without doing this. Look it up. Press the light twice. What? You're telling me my AirPods, double click the light and it turns white? And it did. It did turn white. It did go into pairing mode. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's what they thought was the best idea. You know, that convenient button? What can we do with it with the new AirPod design? Why don't we Get rid of it. Thoughts? And no one said anything at the Apple office. Like, what are we doing? Like, genuinely, what are we doing with this? Click the little light. Are you kidding? Give me a button. So then I get a message from my friend. Actually, let me pull it up so I remember it better. He says, and I quote, "Holy, this train, so many delays." So many delays? I said, yep, that's why I came like super early. And then he says, finally moving again, was stuck in X place for 20 minutes. 20 minutes he was stuck for 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, this guy's gonna be late for his lecture. I told him, I'm like, dude, this is why I come early. So he's like, I'm gonna be there in a bit. And I told him, I messaged him at 12 o'clock. You got 1 hour to get here. So yeah, then he starts complaining about like public transport, how there's so many delays. I'm like, dude, there will always be delays on any public transport, no matter where you live. This is just like what happens, really. If you really think about it, this is what happens. At some point, public transport, it will fail. It is like destined to happen if you go on public transport anywhere. There is bound to be some type of error somewhere where things go late, things go early, things get missed. It does happen because robots don't drive public transport. They don't go the same speed, the same distance every single time to every single stop. Sometimes they miss some things. They're only human. But it's like, I should be at uni at 12:50. Should, in all capitals. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Tab back in, continue writing my script, all nice and dandy, listening to some music, writing my script. And then he's like, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I'm at the library, but I don't see any stairs or anything. I'm like, he probably is on that like lobby section that I was in. So I said, go to the elevator. And then he said, I can't see an elevator here. I said, you want me to go down? I was willing. This was at 1 o'clock, by the way. Literally, the lecture starts in 5 minutes. And I offered to go down to try to find him so I can show him where their elevator is. I'm like, so I do. That is what happens. I go down. I'm like, oh, it's pretty late. I don't want to miss any part of this lecture. My first lecture of the first year. Go down the elevator. Get to the ground floor. Look around. Can't see him. Call him. I'm like, yo, where you at? You better be close because, class, it kind of starts in 5 minutes. And you better be here. He's like, I think I need to go up the stairs. Dude, the stairs take 3 minutes to even get to the library. Ooh, dude, like it was so... Ooh, I was stressing so much because I thought I was going to miss my lecture, waiting for this guy to get here. And I was on the phone with him, on like up to my ear so no one else can hear. I'm like, dude, I'm going to go upstairs. You can find the library. I need to take this lecture. He's like, yeah, just go. I'll find it. Get up. 1:05. On the dot. I open my laptop, go to the website, and there's the lecture. I'm like, yes. Open OBS, hit record. All is good. So I can look over the what's it called? The lecture later. I can look over it. And the lecture goes on for like 3 minutes, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes. I get a message. Where are you? I said, 3rd floor. And he's like, I'm here. I'm looking. Can't see you. Wait at the elevator. I turn to my right where the elevators are. Dude, I'm looking at him. Like, I'm staring at him, eyes locked on his. And then he said, I can't see you. I say, he's looking the complete opposite way. I said, behind you. He said, I might be blind. While I'm still staring at him, he turned around, he met my eyes, and then he turned away. And then eventually he sees me, sits down, opens his laptop. Lecture's still going, by the way. He's still not logged in. He hasn't, signed his name off or anything online to say he was there at the first lecture. But then, he's like, waddling along, sits next to me, puts his laptop on the table, Doesn't have a charger for it, by the way, which I thought was pretty weird. You know, opened it up. I'm listening to the lecture. I'm like, he does whatever. He does whatever. He'll set up. He'll join the lecture. That's cool. So I'm just like staring at the lecture, paying attention, doing my thing, taking down some notes, recording the lecture, taking down notes, listening, paying attention. And then at the corner of my eye, I see this guy go on his phone. I'm like, what is he doing on his phone? Turn around. He's not logged in. Like, okay, I need to focus on this lecture. So I'm focusing, I'm watching, paying attention. 5 minutes go by. He's still on his phone. I turn around. Dude, he doesn't have... Okay, so the way to log in to your... to nearly anything nowadays, you need to have an authenticator app. It's literally called Authenticator. You just sign in and you can get your two-step verification that way. Not an ad, but I use it. And you need to use it for university to, you know, get in. So, you know, first he's late by 10 minutes. Second, he can't log in for the next 10 minutes. After 10 minutes go by, I look over, see, like, is he okay? Is he, like, collapsing on the floor? Why can't he get in? He's fine. He's still trying to fiddle with the Authenticator app. I'm like, dude, the lecture started already. We're 20 minutes in. I didn't say anything because I wanted to listen to the lecture and pay attention. Also, there were other people around us. I didn't want to, you know, embarrass him in front of everyone. As you do as a good friend. But, you know, lecture finishes, turnover. He hasn't logged in. He hasn't seen any of the lecture yet. He hasn't spent a second doing any type of learning at university after his first class. I'm like, dang, that is kind of crazy. I'm like, well, should have got here early. Told him that after the lecture finished. I said, well, should have got here early. He's like, dude, I didn't know there was going to be a million delays. I'm like, that's just public transport. You know, there's going to be delays. It's going to happen. So I'm like, I'm hungry as hell. We should get something to eat. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Look at my phone. Look at the apps I have installed. KFC's staring at me. I'm like, oh, dude, I could go for some KFC right now. There's one in X spot. I can't say the name here. I'm like, it's not that far away. Because I looked in the app and apparently it's less than a kilometer away. We can walk that in like 10 minutes. He has a class in like 30. 10 minutes here. Or 10 minutes there. Pick up the food. 10 minutes back. 20 minutes. We have 10 minutes to eat the food and then he has to go to a class. And then I can go back home, eat it on the train. That's cool. But the entrance to... There's two entrances to the university that I go to. The front one and the back one. The back one takes us to the main road, which is, you know, where the KFC is. But I didn't know this at the time. So we went to the front entrance. Looked at my phone, see how far the KFC is away. We already ordered it, by the way. We have to take a bus for 20 minutes to get here. Uh-oh. We already placed an order. And then we canceled the order. We could not get an order. If we had to get 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, that's 40 minutes. He's going to be 10 minutes late to his other class he has the same day. So I can't let him be late to 2 classes in one day, you know? So I'm like, okay, I think there's campus food, like food restaurants on campus. But I had a flashback moment. You guys have probably seen it from the other videos. Flashback. I remember when I got the Boost juice, cost $10 to get a Boost juice. I'm like, dude, we can find somewhere else, right? Like, campus was really expensive. And he's like, but I'm gonna be late for my class. I'm like, oh, my money, dude. I'm gonna go homeless. So I'm just like, fine, we'll get some campus food. Go on campus. You know, like, alright, I know where a food spot is. We can get a Subway here. Start walking. A lot of flight of stairs. Dude, I'm not even kidding. There's probably like 7 flights of stairs to get to there to eat. So we do the long process. We walk up so many flights of stairs. We find the restaurant. So, you know, we go there, get Subway, line up. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people sitting down and eating their Subway. Ask the guy, are you in line? He goes, yeah, this is the line. Dude, it's going like out the door pretty much. This is the line to Subway? Are we so for real right now? So we have to wait a while for this line to keep going. Like, I'm talking minutes, dude, minutes. Like 5. For everyone to get their order, get through, get to the order, or like get like pretty close to the line. Like I'm about to get ready to order. My friend's already ordering. Turn around. Damn, there's this girl. Yeah. Dude, thinking back on it now, there's always got to be a girl in these stories. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So yeah, there's a girl there, and you know what? For me, 90% of the day was going pretty well. So I'm gonna do my nice deed for the day and tell her, hey, I don't know what to get, so I'll let you. So you can order first. She's like, oh, thank you. She ordered. You know, people should do like one good deed a day for anyone, really, just one thing. Even though you know, I said I don't know what to get, dude. I know my Subway order off by heart. Like I know it, back to front to back. Foot-long Italian herbs and cheese, meatballs, mozzarella, toasted, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, carrot, mayo, pepper. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I get. And that's what I've been getting for quite a long time now. But it's good. It's a good sandwich, man. It's a really good sandwich. And you know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish today. A bit peckish, if you will. So I decided to get an extra snack because I was supposed to get chips from KFC, but well, didn't get KFC. So I decided to get myself a cookie and a drink. And the lady there, like the one that was working, not the one that I gave my spot to, she was like, you can get 2 cookies, same price. I'm like, hey, I'm getting a free cookie. I don't mind. I'm getting a free cookie. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I want another cookie. I want 2 cookies. Macadamia nut white chocolate, by the way. Best cookie there is at Subway. I'll stand on that. Then I get a drink, and then she's like, total's $21.50. And I go, what? $21.50? $21.50? $21.50 for a foot-long sandwich, a drink, and 2 cookies? So I just exhale. I just go, dude, sure. Pay the money. So expensive. Campus food is so expensive. And get the food. I'm like, just spent $21 on food. Sat down, ate it, left. I was so sad. That I spent that much on Subway. Left. Looked at my phone. Oh, I have 10% left. That's not good. So, dropped my friend off at his class. Got to the where the light rails are. And I'm like, okay, I have 10% left. I play Five Nights at Freddy's. I need a green run this. I need to have as much power as possible by the end. So I go, open up my phone, go to maps, typing where I need to go, click on it. Okay, this train gets to here. Get off at this one. Get on the train here to here. Here, take a bus here, goes right outside of my house. Oh my goodness, it was such a simple route. 3 things I need to take. Light rail, then train, then bus. Very simple. And oh my goodness, was it simple, man. Light rail, got on, got off. Easy. Got to the train station. Train station, where do I go? Well, I remember I made a video on this last time. Station 18. Boom, camera, station 18. Boom, go there. Go here, get off here, go to the bus. I remember this. I remember getting on the bus last time when I had my tour. Boom, got there, took the bus. Didn't buy a drink this time and didn't double charge me. And then I go upstairs to the because it's a double-decker bus. Dude, there's lines. I'm telling you, there are lines to get on the bus. For like 10 minutes before there's still a line. Still a line to get on the bus, which hasn't even got there yet. So I line up, bus gets there in like 10, 15 minutes, not too bad. Get on. So I'm like, the bottom is completely full. I need to go upstairs. Get upstairs. Like, okay. I want an empty seat. I don't want to be sitting next to someone, that's already sat down. Sit down. There's only one available seat. Dude, I'm not even joking. He has like, this guy is sitting behind me. He has like face tattoos all near his eye and his forehead, and it goes down to his neck. Dude, I'm like, yeah, I'll sit in front of him. He could stab me at any point, but I'll sit behind him, I guess. So, sat on the bus, 20 minutes go by, not using my phone. I'm just like, I'm locked in. I'm just like, I'm looking out the window. I need to go home. I need to go home. Is this a stop? No, this is not the stop. Is this a stop? No, it's not the stop. Is this a stop? No, it's not the stop. 20 minutes go by. The guy behind me leaves. The guy that I thought was gonna like absolutely in front of all these people. He gets off. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Lady sits behind me. That's okay. And I'm like, oh wait, I know this stop. I know I can get off. So I go down, so the bus stops, I go downstairs. It's gonna be the next stop. It's gonna be the next stop. It's gonna be the next stop. Next stop gets there, it's not the stop. Damn it, I look stupid in front of all these people. I'm going all the way to the front because I think I'm so close, but I'm not even that close. It's like, okay. It's the next stop. It's gotta be the next stop. Wasn't the next stop either. I look even more stupid. I'm like, okay, it's gotta be the next stop. It's gotta be the next stop. And it actually was the next stop. And I got off. I'm like, oh, home's not that far away. Check my phone. 3% left. What a green run. 7%. You only use 7%. Let's go, dude. What a green run. What a green run that was to get home. I only need 7% to get home. I have 3% left. I'm like, you know what? I have battery left. Before I get home, let me put some music on. Put my AirPod in. Phone dies. I'm like, damn it. I thought I had more than that. And then I go home and I brought my keys. I'm like, yes, I brought my keys. Open the door, walk inside, and that's the end of the story. And now I'm here today. Wow, this is a really long. This is gonna be a long episode. So thank you everyone for sticking around, listening to me talk for. The raw recording's an hour long, or right now it's an hour 3 minutes it says, but it'll probably be like 50 minutes when this goes live. So I hope you guys stuck around. You know, I'm hopefully put something interesting in the background for you guys to look at. It might be HP for my HP Daily series. Oh, by the way, if you go to my tiktok.com/user/@unreal, I think, right? Hold up. TikTok.com/@justunreal. I currently am going through a series known as playing HP every single day until I beat it. And I think the title is self-explanatory. I will play Hopeless Pursuit every single day until I beat it. Every single day. Today is day 3. Actually, some decent progress. If you have a look, I got a new PB of 1 minute 32.7, which was unrecorded, unfortunately. But also today, I have started to learn surge cycles. It's not pyro cycles because pyro cycles are apparently not as good as surge cycles. But I don't know. Surd will always be the GOAT. He is number 1, and he's been number 1 for quite a while. He's beaten top 1s multiple times. So I'm probably going to stay with Surd Cycles. Well, no, I will stay with Surd Cycles because I don't want to learn anything else. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, sitting through this very long episode. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.